Addie has an aunt that put together a scrapbook for every surgery that she has been through. She's put pictures in there and different posts that we would post on care pages and on Facebook. And so we have something to remember each surgery by. It's been good to have to help Addie and the rest of us remember how far she's come, what she's experienced, and to show her that she's a strong kid and can get through a lot. She was born with a congenital heart defect called truncus arteriosus, which she was born with 3 valves instead of 4. The doctors and nurses listened to her all night, and she had a really loud murmur. So within 12 hours of her being born, we learned that she would have several heart surgeries to come.
I guess I felt a little bit of anger, and I was upset the fact that it happened to us.
I was terrified. When I get scared, I shake, and I was shaking uncontrollably.
The nurses and the doctors could see the anguish on our faces, and only one of us could take her to the operating room, and I was the one that got to do that. And laying her down for that first time and not knowing whether I'd see her again or not was one of those moments in your life where you kind of wash away all your problems and realize that this is what's really important. The very first surgery, she was just right at a month old, and then when she was at her second one, she was right around 7 months old, and 2 years at her third, and then she just had her fourth when she was 10 years old.
I was a little scared the night before. I knew I was gonna be okay, so I knew that I had safe doctors in my hands.
When I was little, I didn't really know what was going on. I was the distraction. I kept everybody happy. When we went for our fourth one, it was hard. I understood it more than I did when I was little, but the people, like our friends and our family, were always there to support us. I tried to stay in a good mood when I could. When I couldn't, I faked it. When she was in the ICU, I went in and held her hand. I think she knew it was me. It was good to know that she knew it was me. Like, she had her eyes closed, but I think she could feel that it was me. It felt good, really good, to know that she knew.
I can't imagine not having Addie around. It would be really quiet around here, and it would certainly not be the same.
It's important to get to the American Heart Association because it helps doctors and surgeons find research for heart defects and what they can do, what their next step is, into making it easier for surgeons to do their work.
You know, for parents like us who just weren't educated on the amount of heart disease that there is, it pushes us to raise more awareness and to get people to look at heart disease a little more seriously and to be able to give to the American Heart Association, because it's done wonders for our own daughter. So I think it's important to consistently raise awareness and be an advocate for this cause.
I was always under the impression before Addie was born that heart disease was something that was, you know, your older male disease, and it certainly isn't. The number of children that are affected is quite alarming, and so the research, the technology that is continuing to happen wouldn't be possible, I would say, without the American Heart Association. On December 4th, we watched a great game of 10U softball in Wisconsin Dells in the Dome. They had lost to the same team the day before by many, many runs, 15 plus. We watched Addie fight back on the mound during that game. She fought hard on the mound that day, like I've never seen her fight before. Addie and her team came from behind to win a very intense game, 6-5. I remember thinking that she showed a great deal of mental toughness. She has a big game on Friday, and she is ready. We are ready.